Welcome to Lattes and Lattes, the podcast where we blend the world of law and business with a warm cup of information and common sense. I'm your host, Sidney Wheelan, attorney, real estate investor, and business owner. Each week, we'll be your go-to source for legal insights, business advice, and so much more. Whether you're a seasoned professional, an ambitious entrepreneur, or simply someone seeking guidance, we'll have you covered. From navigating the legal landscape to empowering you with valuable business strategies, we'll explore the legal side of life and enjoy a virtual latte along the way. So, grab your favorite latte, get comfortable, and let's dive in to Lattes and Lattes. Welcome back to Lattes and Lattes. I'm your host, Sidney Wheelan, and today we're taking a deep breath together. If you're anything like me, the holiday season has a way of sweeping us up into its familiar whirlwind. The shopping lists, the gatherings, the meals to prepare, the expectations to meet. And yet, tucked inside all that hustle and bustle is a powerful reminder of why we celebrate in the first place. Connection, generosity, and the deep human need to be seen. I'm your host, Sidney Wheelan, founder of the Wheelan Law Firm, now serving North Central Missouri businesses and families in 3 convenient locations, Moberly, Carrollton, and now Paris. Today, we're talking about how we can embrace the spirit of the season, not just in celebration, but in compassion, especially for those who may be carrying invisible burdens of health challenges, financial stress, grief, or worries that they aren't ready to speak about. The beautiful chaos of the holidays. First of all, I just want to say I love Christmas, and I always have. I was the oldest of my siblings, and it seemed we celebrated Santa with children for more years than most families. The holidays tend to bring out the very best and the very busiest in us, and I still get caught up in the whirlwind and flurry of it all. We juggle events, gift-giving, and family traditions with the hope of making everything just right. But behind the scenes, some of us are tired. Some of us are holding our breath through the season, and almost all of us know someone who's quietly struggling. It's easy to assume the person who showed up with the cookies or the neighbor with the big holiday light display has everything under control. But sometimes the loudest laughter belongs to the person working the hardest to hold things together. This year, I invite you to look beyond the surface. Ask yourself, who in your circle might need a little extra grace? Generosity beyond the tree. It's important for all of us to remember that giving during the holidays doesn't have to be wrapped in a bow. Some of the most meaningful gifts don't cost a dime. Checking in on someone who's been quiet lately. Offering to sit and listen without judgment, without a fix-it plan. Bringing a meal to a family navigating illness, inviting someone who might otherwise spend the holidays alone, or just sharing time, our most limited resource, with someone who needs company more than presence. For families dealing with sudden health changes, a recent death in the family, financial strain, or emotional battles, small acts of compassion can make the whole season feel a little lighter. When struggles meet the law. I spend a lot of time in my practice walking alongside people during some of the hardest chapters of their lives. Medical crises, financial instability, family conflict, and unexpected loss. And if the holidays teach us anything, it's that life doesn't just pause because the calendar says it should be joyful. If someone you love is facing challenges that spill over into their legal life, such as medical decisions, financial uncertainty, guardianship questions, or worries about their future, the most generous thing you can do may be to gently encourage them to get the support that they need. Not every conversation needs to be heavy. Sometimes it's just as simple as saying, "I'm here for you. If you ever want to talk through your options, I can help you find the right resources." Creating spaces for those hard conversations. During gatherings, take notice of the quiet moments. The ones after dinner, or before everyone arrives, or while washing dishes. These are often the spaces where real conversations happen. And you don't have to solve anyone's life problems. Instead, just offer a warm presence. Ask some gentle questions and remind them they don't have to carry everything alone. Being a good listener is one of the greatest gifts of the season. Remember, this is a season of light. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to leave you with this thought. This time of year, lights are everywhere, on our homes, in windows, wrapped around trees. But we have the chance to be lights too, to brighten someone else's path, to help them feel less alone, to let compassion be the thread that pulls us all through the winter. Your presence, your kindness, your willingness to see someone fully, that might be the greatest act of generosity you offer this holiday season. So in closing, I want to thank you for joining me on Laudes and Lattes. If today's message resonated with you, I hope you'll carry it with you into the coming weeks. Share this episode with your friends and family and on social media. And if you're the one who's struggling this season, please know you're not alone. There is help, there is hope, and there is a community, including this one, ready to support you. Until next time, my friends, I'm Sidney Wheelan. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and may your holidays be filled with warmth, rest, and meaningful connection. Have a great week.
This podcast episode contains general information for discussion purposes only. Each case is different and must be judged on its own merits. Missouri rules generally prohibit lawyers from advertising that they specialize in particular areas of the law. This show should not be construed to suggest such specialization. Nothing on this show should be taken as legal advice for any individual case or situation. This information is not intended to create an attorney-client relationship, and the listening or viewing of this podcast does not constitute an attorney-client relationship. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisements.